InnerCityGeeks.net.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the InnerCityGeeks podcast. It's Steve here, and this is episode 319. Joining me today, I got Alex.
That's almost the weight of the highest weight that I've ever weighed, I think.
just about. It's probably
Actually,
a
no,
little bit more than
you're gonna laugh.
before.
It was like the highest that I've ever weighed in my life, and this was like post surgery, 315.
Okay, yeah. See, the highest I was 320.
Oh my god! So when we have episode 320, Steve's former weight,
Yeah.
former shadow of a geek,
The former Steve. Yeah.
and then that's when you have the side by side comparison with your old pants and then your new pants.
Yeah, exactly.
You could do
So
one.
how's it
Yeah.
going, man?
Oh my god, dude, I'm good. Just this work week or whatever was taxing as fuck, man.
Of course.
No, last weekend, while helping my mom babysit my great niece, she had a cold and hard
Okay.
body right in my fucking face.
Nice.
And spittle coat right on the lip or whatever. I was like,
You gotta love chill.
I already knew then and there I'm gonna be feeling a little under the weather the next couple days.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, because and I said it before in the podcast in the past, like
Yeah, Mario.
but the difference with Mario he said 310 was him is all muscle.
Yeah, pretty much.
My man was just all beef. But yeah, so like I said last time, whatever, fucking children are just walking fucking petri dishes, man.
Yeah, they are.
And like I can't even get mad because she's a year and a half. So, but during the week there was like so much work. Mondays and Fridays are a little easygoing because the clients aren't at the site like that. Most of them
Yeah.
are working from home.
For sure, yeah.
But the problem was this: Tuesdays to Thursdays when they're there, the work, like usually between triples and quadruples. Now, mind you, I don't mind that because it makes the day go quicker with work.
Right.
But when you're starting to feel that, you're starting to get a little sick, you feel it more.
Right.
So by like Thursday, I was feeling like total shit. Friday, it wasn't that bad of a day, but it got busy at the end because I work in an office environment. Well, you know that, but
Yeah.
so we sometimes make what client books. We print out client books for certain departments. It seemed like for whatever reason, everyone got the memo. Like they wanted to send a lot of stuff out at the same time, and it had to go out for Saturday delivery.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, so it really gets me because I'm just like, it always has to go fucking next day. Ever since I've been working, ever since I've been working like office services for years, like from when we used to start working together, at the old site where we used to work at,
Yeah.
right?
10
It
years
was
ago.
always the same line. It has to get there next day.
Yeah.
Does it?
Does it really?
Does it though?
No.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna. But then what made me laugh was that you gave me that warning beforehand,
Mhm.
right? But at least the difference was that you and I, we even before working together at that site, we've worked together.
Yeah.
So we knew we know how to work with each other,
Absolutely.
right? And us being friends for well over 20 years, right? It's like if I'm stuck on something or whatever, I know Steve is gonna be there, and
Of
vice
course.
versa,
Absolutely.
right? But then after you
Gracias,
left,
amigo, gracias.
thank you. Oh, Mario said on the chat or whatever, liking the tease. Oh, you stop it.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it's always great when at least when when you have a good team,
Oh yeah, for
right?
sure. It's always good.
And and mind you, the team that I work with or whatever now, right? One of them is one of my boys, so
Yeah.
I know that I got the backup. But still, even with that, certain jobs or certain things are just a little like tedious and taxing because especially like you already know with print jobs,
Mhm.
right? a lot of times, depending on how much stuff they're just trying to send out, and especially like a client book where after you have to print it out, you have to punch them, you have to, put them together, and
It's a lot more
oh
manual. A lot more
yeah.
manual. Yeah.
So and also let's not forget if it needs tabs.
Yeah.
So yeah, so a lot of these had to go out, Saturday, and but one of them was for the client that we work for, the big boss for the client, like for the clients we work
Yeah. No, I got you.
for. So it was just like, yeah, that has to fucking go out. But mind you, like I said, since I was under the weather, it really just hit me near the end of the week. And
Hmm.
especially after having a busy work week that I was just tired as is, I was so out of it. We were supposed to record on Friday, but
Yeah.
because, and I gave you the fair warning because, I was a little under the weather. I mean, you can still kind of hear it, but I'm at the tail end of it. Right. When I got home, like once I changed up and I just hit the bed, I didn't get up for a while. I mean, I didn't sleep. I just,
You just rested, which is
yeah,
perfectly understandable. That's what you should be doing.
yeah. And then, like yesterday was just my lazy day because, mind you, I was so tired that I went to sleep late.
Yeah.
But then yesterday, which was the Royal Rumble anyway. But
Yeah. Which
you
is
know,
which is on Suplex City Geeks, which at this point, by the time this goes up, we should be having that up as well.
2 for 1.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You guys get all the love,
All the love, all the love.
face, neck, and chest.
Yeah.
But
We
yeah,
just Pacific rimmed over everything.
yep, that right there, whatever. We gave you the Latin seasoning.
Yeah, yeah. A little sabor. Speaking of comic books that Mario has comic books that are up now. We'll be having more of
Yeah, I'm
those
proud of the dude,
episodes.
man. My man's been doing. He was putting in that work,
Yeah, we'll be having more
brother. You
episodes
already
of
know, man. I salute you, dude.
hell
Proud of you.
yeah, more episodes of comics about manga time and anime world. Those are all coming this week and in the next few weeks. So definitely got those coming soon too.
My man's the hardest working man in town, man. He
Hell
like,
yeah,
my man got like 20 jobs and does everything with a smile on his face
yeah.
and the
He
muscles on
took
his
our
biceps.
jobs.
Now we
Oh
go back
man.
to the member berries.
Yeah, remember,
Remember
remember,
Mario
remember,
working all the time.
remember. Yeah, yeah. It never
But
fails. He's always
yeah,
working.
but at least with
Yeah.
that, like, like during my lunch breaks, I normally don't eat lunch during my lunch breaks. It's more of just decompressing. So it's just
Okay.
playing the switch for the hour, and then like after when work gets kind of light, when I'm doing the paperwork, I'll probably have like a snack or whatever meal that that I have had waiting to the
Yeah.
in the
Fair.
sidelines for. But
Fair.
most of the time, whatever, I don't really eat that much during the weekday. But then I do the worst thing, which is once I get home, that's when I eat a heavy meal.
Okay. Okay.
But that's just like for whatever reason it works for me. You know,
That works.
Well, then
That's
that's
nothing
why
wrong with
whatever.
that.
That's why you're fading away, and I'm just staying the same.
I wouldn't say I'm fading away. I'm slowly getting better. Slowly getting back to where I was at one point
Well,
last year.
oh well. Speaking of at getting to that point, I've been trying to slowly get back to my old self as well.
Hell yeah.
I actually last weekend or whatever I was working on a personal project, and I was actually I sat on the computer for a while working on a Photoshop project, and it felt good because I haven't touched that application in quite a while. And mind you, that's one of the main things I do when it comes to my artwork. That I use Photoshop.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
since I have like it hasn't sat haven't sat in front of the computer in a while to do work like that. It took me a minute to kind of get back to my groove, but once I
Yeah.
started going like thing, it just all came, it just the
It
all the
popped
all,
in. It pops in.
yeah, like it became
Yeah.
second nature within the first like 15-20 minutes. Like,
As people say, it's like riding a bike.
but yeah,
You never really lose it, but it's always there.
I never learned how to do it.
Yeah, me neither. I agree. We're on
I
the
mean,
same
like,
boat.
what's funny? I remember trying ice skating once. I
Yeah.
recommend not to do it.
I tried roller skating, roller blading once. That's like, nope, never again.
What really gets me is, and I know I've mentioned this in the past and like one of the older casts, um, m- every time when they got me something, they actually did get me a bike, right? But it was too small for me, so I went to my nephew. my nephew who's like 2 years younger than I. So my nephew learned everything. My nephew learned rollerblading, skateboarding, snowboarding, which I was just like, how the fuck a dude from the ghetto does snowboarding?
Yo, you'd be surprised, dude.
No, I know, but but the whole thing is, it's just like he learned everything,
Yeah,
and he became more of the social butterfly outdoor person, and I always stood as
the
the
indoor kid.
41-year-old indoor
Yeah,
kid.
yeah, yeah. That's fair.
Yeah. So, but other than that, like I said, it's just like it wasn't too bad and everything like that when it comes to just tiring and getting over this
Photoshop.
cold and Photoshop and Nintendo Switch,
Yeah, yeah,
right? So like it's been a week, but then the cool thing is like at least during the week we were keeping in touch on certain things, and we
oh
were
yeah,
actually planning to do to for the Rumble thing, if I remember
yeah,
correctly. Like that was
yeah.
part of the conversation,
Yep.
and
We
also
were,
just
we
try.
were we were originally planning on having everything all in one show.
But we just felt like it
It
was
would have been
Steve's.
way too much.
Yeah, I like Steve's executive decision to keep the Suplex City Geeks thing as one thing,
Yeah,
and this podcast as another, and it works better off like that. I
yeah,
mean, the one thing, like I said, that we did, of course, we both watched the Rumble, but in our respected homes,
yeah,
and like I said, I think it made it more fun that we were just like joking around, conversing with one another,
yeah.
either phone call or texting, while watching
Which
it.
is which is the same way that I would do it with Brian or even with Mario, because Mario, I was texting Mario during the match too. Um, it's the same thing. It's literally like the same thing as actually being with the person at the same time.
Well, and then if you have a good connection with with the friends or whatever, it's like you don't really have to hang out in person to really
Yeah,
enjoy the
yeah,
person's company, because
exactly.
you know technology or whatever, they're always
Yeah,
there.
yeah, exactly. It's always there,
Yeah.
which is great. I love it. And
Yeah.
no matter how far you are, you're just a text away.
I thought you were about to like every breath you take. Like, no, 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 stop, 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 stop.
Yeah, no,
No,
not going that far. Not
no,
going.
I'm not gonna be watching you. I'll be texting you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mario said a watch party. We could do a watch party, but then that all varies because you can't have a watch party with just about everything.
No, and like if we plan it ahead, like maybe we could do like a. What I would love to do is like just for the fun of it, because I want to hear people's opinions on certain things like that. Like we just pick like an old like maybe comic book movie or something, and we do a watch along, and
Yeah,
just like
like a
oh
tweet
my
along type thing.
no, 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 I'm talking about like a podcast episode of like just
Uh,
for the hell of it, just for like shits and giggles, because I know all of us with how witty we are
See,
would have fucking gold.
but the thing is with those type of things, if we're gonna do it like on the live stream or stuff like that, is the fact that like we would have to have it on mute, so we can't watch it with everybody. We can't hear it. We'll just have to be reading the subtitles for it.
No, I'm not saying playing the movie. Like I'm just saying like you hear our commentary
No,
while
yeah,
we're
but
watching it. Yeah.
for us to watch it, we'd have to be watching it in mute.
uh, yeah. But that'd be hilarious or whatever. It's just like
Oh yeah,
I mean, like like we can do the like the way that it would work best. We watch the movie, like two times. The first time, whatever, watching it, so we can know what parts we want to talk about, and then when it plays and we're reading the subtitles, then we can mention, like the jokes or
yeah.
whatever we want.
See, but at that point, it's just like it just seems scripted at that point, and I wouldn't want to do that.
Well, it's not really scripted,
I know it's not, but the
because I
fact
mean,
that
like most, I just say most
but
of
the
the
fact that
jokes that
you're
we say or
already
whatever,
yeah
most of the jokes that we talk, like we go back and forth or whatever, is because we're witty fucks. So
yeah no yeah no because
that big brainy brain of yours.
exactly I know on Twitch you can do a watch party on there, which I did once just with random people because I was like fuck it, why not? That was
How did that
pretty
work
fun.
out?
That was fun. That was fun.
Like,
I just did a comedy special on there because with Twitch, if you're running the whole watch party or whatever, it has to be anything that's on Prime. So whoever has Prime can sit in and watch whatever is there at the same time that you're watching it.
ooh,
Yeah.
like if it is Prime.
Yeah.
right? We're talking about the Amazons, right?
Yeah. Well, that's the only Prime there is,
No,
other
I'm
than,
saying
Optimus, but you know.
or prime time players,
Yeah. Yeah.
millions of dollars, money. But yeah, but we could do like we could do a boys cast.
That could be cool. That would be cool.
That would
We'll
be
figure it
cool.
out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, yeah, like oh my God, we're brainstorming, and everyone of the
Yeah.
like, I can see right now with the comments, so like people just reaching out to you. Actually, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yay, me and my big brainy
Mario's
brain.
like, I have Prime. I have Prime.
All right, guys, let's roll out. Wait, are we talking about weed? If you
No,
want to.
not right now.
I'm just
Um,
saying, if you want to, and it's been that stressful of a day,
yeah, why not? Go for it. Yeah.
Connect Four.
Yeah.
So what you been up to, man?
What have I been up to? I've been doing a lot of shit. Of course, I've been going to the gym. Um,
Getting all
that's fun,
swole.
dude. I don't know about swole. I'm getting better. Like since I started going back to the gym, I've dropped 10 pounds since I've started going back. I've been going back for like 2 months or so. It's pretty cool. It's been a fun journey so far. I'm liking it so far. I
Good.
enjoy going to the gym. Like I enjoy like coming home, getting my shit together, going right to the gym because the gym is like literally like 2 minutes. It's a 2 minute drive from here, which is perfectly fine with me.
How would that be in a walk?
A walk is like a 15-minute walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it would be like on a not so humid fucking knee hurting summer
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
take a walk because I remember when I went to Florida, right? The first thing, two things I noticed. One, it's a different type of fucking hot,
It is. It is completely.
right? And like old injuries, depending on how humid it was, fucking killer.
Yeah. Thank you, Mario. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Seems
but
like
no,
an ad.
it's not a bad walk. It's because also the good thing about over here is that we actually have sidewalks over here. Lots of places in
Yeah,
Florida.
it's not like the Puerto Rico Campo that you gotta
Right,
like,
exactly.
walk on the street and a car comes. Meh, meh, you gotta go to
Yeah,
the side. Hopefully it's not rainy or whatever that you won't step into fucking
yeah,
mud or whatever the fuck.
yeah, exactly, exactly. No, thankfully over here, like especially in my area, there are other areas within Tampa that don't have sidewalks also, but this area does have sidewalks and everything, sidewalks, crosswalks, fucking lights and everything. So it's
Yeah,
been
because you're like more in the city area, right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
and I'm also like right by the university too, like the University of South Florida. So there's tons of like college kids over here. So like you got to make sure that they're safe also.
Unless they're drunk, but that's their problem. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, no. At that point, they'll stay on campus.
They're getting all fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Van Wilder. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. But yeah. I've been going like the gym's been it's been pretty cool. It's been pretty good. One thing that actually we didn't touch on Suplex City Geeks was actually um the tribute show for Jay for Jay Briscoe
Briscoe.
that happened on Dynamite this past week. It was actually really fucking sad, but fucking good.
I just think that it's nice that Warner Brothers Discovery or whatever lifted that ban or whatever. Because remember when
Yeah,
when it did happen,
yeah,
that first Wednesday,
yeah,
like I think they couldn't even really mention like they mentioned it briefly,
yeah.
but they kind of floated over it.
Yep. Because of course previously years ago in like 2013, Jay Briscoe had some pretty rough words about fucking like the gays and stuff, and
Yeah, but I'm not gonna defend it per se, but he's coming from a standpoint of a religious person.
no,
And
yeah,
mind you,
yeah,
I'm not trying to knock religion in any kind of way. If
no,
you believe in something or whatever, that's on you.
yeah,
But
exactly,
also you have to remember as a person, not everyone believes in what you believe in.
yeah, exactly,
So because of which, you have to have that respect and like and different viewpoints or whatever what make people people.
yeah, exactly. But thankfully, what Jay was doing, he was actually like he went back and he actually like he apologized tons of times to everybody, and they were still like, no, whatever. He still did it. Fuck him or whatever. But thankfully, they got to a point that they were like, yo, like we can stop this. It doesn't have to be that way. So they were able to actually have Mark actually perform for the first time in an AEW ring, which is actually really fucking fun.
Yeah,
It was
because
a real
I always felt like, when they were trying to promote these matches during like Rampage and stuff like that, and you couldn't even show a promo. Like everything would have to be online if you want to see,
Yep,
and it kind of like took away from these matches, even though
yep,
these matches
great.
were, oh man,
Dude, the
it you know,
FTR, the FTR versus the Briscoes match, the dog collar match was fucking fantastic, dude.
and if I'm correct, that was his like their like his last match, or was it he
Well,
had he had a match
I don't
after
know,
that?
I don't know if if they did anything on the Indies at that point, but that match was the match that they won the title back from the FTR.
Okay.
Fantastic fucking match. If you get a chance, watch it. Um, but it's a great match. But thankfully, Jay got was able to wrestle. And he had a great match with fucking Jay Lethal, who used to be. Um, they used to have tons of matches back in the day.
Wasn't this like in the era when Jay was a singles champ anyway?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So,
yeah.
and what I really thought was that, like, at the like the end when he actually went to the ropes and was just saying, told his brother he loved him and everything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
And that right there kind of like, like fuck, like, it
yeah.
made it real.
It was real. It was real. But fucking Mario is saying that the redneck kung fu, that is, for those that don't know, that's Mark's specialty, is redneck kung fu. Fucking hilarious. But yeah, it was super sad. Like the entire from the beginning of the match to the end of the match, I was pretty much in tears. Yes, I am saying it. I was in fucking tears because at the front,
Because there was so much emotion in it, especially like, the circumstances, man.
dude, the walkout. As soon as Jay Lethal came out of the tunnel, he was in tears walking to the ring. And he was in tears throughout the entire match also.
No, but he did get a little serious,
Oh
during the
yeah, yeah,
match.
but he was still in tears. He was still crying throughout the entire thing. Because they knew each other. They wrestled so many damn times.
And well, those that don't know, whatever, Jay Lethal was like an essential part for ROH for years.
Absolutely.
So, if not in TNA,
Yeah,
ROH.
yeah. Which he was actually like one thing that I do because like I said I didn't really watch a lot of TNA, but seeing him as Black Machismo, one of my favorite things ever.
Him with the flair, with the back and forth is
Yeah,
fucking,
fucking
like, if
great.
you ever get a chance, just go online, look up that clip,
Yeah.
and you're gonna have a good time.
Oh yeah, so damn good. The woo off, fucking love it.
No, more than that. Remember, Flair's getting pissed off, so he's like, starting to like,
Yeah,
throw shoes and shit.
yeah, yeah. They start doing bumps on the ground. They just throw themselves in the shit. It was
Yeah,
fun
my man dropping elbows on his fucking his
on his
dress
jacket.
jacket. Yeah,
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. It was
fucking
great.
fucking Flair, no matter what or whatever. Flair's gonna flare.
Yeah. Yeah. And Jay Lethal is the closest one to it. He does a great fucking impression of it. I
Yeah,
love
well,
it.
and it was funny because if you ever heard the Unrestricted podcast, he was just like in the before, he didn't know that he really had a good Flair impression until someone pointed it
Yeah.
out to him.
Yep.
And ever since after that, like, it just it picked up like gangbusters, bro. And then it got to the point that when Flair did go in or whatever, they told Flair like, "Yo, you gotta listen to this kid, do an impression of you." And then that line, when he first met Jay Lethal, "Let me hear it."
Yeah. It was great.
And Jay cut a promo, like a deep cuts promo, and Flair fucking just lost it in happiness, like, because he, Jay, as a fan of Flair's and stuff, mentioned a deep cut promo. So because he did that, Flair fucking, like, like, lit up like a kid on Christmas, man.
Nature Boy's not going to be happy about
I had
this.
to.
Nah, don't worry, dude. Fucking I'll mute my mic first so people can appreciate it more.
And his fortune faction.
Woo! I had the privilege to be on the road, up and down. Late nights, parties, kissing the girls, and making them cry.
This is Jay Lethal, not
With
Ric
the
Flair.
Horsemen, you guys, as far as I'm concerned, are no horsemen. That is disrespectful to me and this wrestling business. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Why you?
And this is
Nature
Ric
Boy,
Flair.
not that pisshead Jay Lethal. Hey!
He took off the jacket. Shit's about to go down.
That's right.
Whoop.
Come on,
Duck
brothers.
tail.
Let's see what you got. You can Let's see you rolling. Let's see what you got. You Come on. Throw all your balls away, Rick. Come
Oh, that's right. He threw the jacket outside. So he didn't take the jacket. He took it in the ring for the hell of
I
it.
want to see it.
Wow. Good pause.
You want to see it? Yeah. You want to see it? Yeah. Watch this.
he's doing like a Flair. Flair right now.
He's driving nuts. Right there is the greatest thing you have ever seen. You can't be me. You can't do me. And I'm cutting you off right now.
Rick.
You're cutting me off. Yeah. You don't cut me off. Woo! Hey, don't you start that with me. Woo! Woo! Don't you be upset. Limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun that could kiss any woman right here.
Not without consent, sir.
And make her cry. Big man, don't get me wrong. Don't you be upset because they tore Old Space Mountain down. Don't be upset. But hey, because of Slick Rick, oldest ride, longest line.
Woo!
Woo! Well, Rick,
Oh!
to me, Space Mountain.
There goes the other shoe.
Man. Let's see what you got.
Where's the other shoe drop?
You know what? To that.
This is insane.
You want to see it out there? You know what? Woo! Come on the ring right now. Woo!
This is so damn good.
Woo! 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 Woo!
No, I love that Flair's selling it too. And then you forgot to mention at the
damn
end when
good.
Lethal drops the knee on the fucking jacket. It's
Oh, so damn good, dude. That wolf was amazing.
my favorite line to this day. Oldest ride, longest line.
I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, that break.
Oh,
that
you
break
want to have fun with since we're talking about like promos that are funny as fuck. Look up Macho Man Cream of the Crop.
Oh no, I know that one. I know that one.
Yeah,
I know that one for sure.
my favorite thing was this. It's just like Gene Okerlund's face, like, where the fuck are you pulling these creamers from?
It's great. It's great. It's great. But yeah. So that was the highlight of Wednesday. That was fun. But continuing with the stuff that I've been doing, I've been watching a lot of horror movies. At this point,
continue on your
yeah,
movie
my
and day
horror.
list.
Yeah. So at this point, I am at today is the 29th of January. We still have a couple more days left in January, and I have gone above and beyond. I'm up to number 47 as of today. 47. Before we recorded, I watched another movie. But yeah, 47 today. A lot. It's a lot of movies.
Oh, I totally passed this or whatever. Something that happened during this week that I kind of missed it because of work, but my mom's birthday was this week too. So my mom, 84. So
Happy
yeah,
birthday, bro.
yeah. So I come back. Salud.
Oh, wait, thank you.
We keep that. We keep that on the
I muted.
post.
I could have swore I muted. I muted it
Yeah.
for a second. Then I sneezed. Then I fucking unmuted.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Yeah. So I felt kind of bad because a few of my siblings did come over, but I was stuck at work. So it was nice. I gave a call to see how she was doing. She was, in her voice, she was so happy because a couple of my siblings were over, her great grandkids were over. So she was so happy. When I did call, um, my my niece, my great niece, Gianna, she got so happy to see me over, because I FaceTime my sister.
Oh
So
shit.
she got so happy to see me. So it's just like I just kind of needed that, like, like, aw, one of the few women in my life or whatever that actually appreciate me.
That's good though. That's cool though, dude.
Yeah.
That is
So
good.
yeah, but what I loved is, like, she enjoyed herself. She was so happy. And then when I came back, I just felt kind of bad because you get to she had a long day because watching kids and stuff. That she was in bed like almost like half asleep. So
Okay.
even though before I left for the day, I did wish her happy birthday and stuff. I came back and just asked her how her day went. She was so happy. She told me everything went well, and I had to come and watch the youngest one because she, whenever I come in from work, this little one every time gets super excited to see me, and if I don't go to her, she throws a tantrum.
Of course.
So when I went to go see my mom, she started, like, like just fussing, and I talked to her like if she could totally understand me. Like, I
Mhm.
don't talk to her like with that baby talk. I've
Yeah,
never
no,
done that with
you
any
don't want to
kid.
do that. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Screw
So
it.
I told her, Emily, I'm gonna go see grandma now, right? I'm gonna see if she's okay. I'll be with you in a minute. Once in a blue, I think she kind of understands because I think she knows the routine already.
Yeah.
But
She
if
figured it
she
out.
really,
She figured it
but I say no. But if she really wants me to, like, spend time with her, whatever, she'll throw a fit until, like, like until I pick her up from the
out.
crib.
Of course. Of course.
And then I'm just there for like a while, just holding on to her, tired from the day. But you can't tell a kid, like, let me relax first, and I'll get to you when I'm
No,
good.
we can never say that.
No, but there were
Well, you
times
can't.
where, like, when well, I can, but like it's like they're gonna understand.
Exactly.
No, so there are times where I'm holding her and stuff, and she has this thing that she likes to, like, grab my beard, and then she'll just, like, kind of give me a hug and lean her head on me, and it gets me total bitch because it's just like,
Of
I love
course.
you too,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and since my mom had a long day, I'm just spending time with her so mom could just rest up because she deserves it. Like, taking care of somebody throughout the day, and yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I actually have someone at the door.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So continuing with the stuff that I've watched, and like I've watched a bunch of movies. Some of the standouts of my 365 movies and 47 that I've watched so far are Pussy Cake, which is an Argentinian zombie flick, fucking wild, um, really fucking enjoyable. The reason it's called Pussy Cake is because it's the name of a band. It's an indie rock band or whatever in Argentina. Um, that's the name of the band, like I said, and it's just a wild fucking flick. Really good, definitely worth watching. Another one that was there that I watched was Sick. That was really enjoyable. That was on I believe it was on Peacock. That's a pretty fun one. It's a slasher, but has to do with uh, stuff that's happening today in a way. Well, a couple of years ago. Um, uh, Maybe giving too much away with, but it's actually pretty good. That was a fun one. The Barn was actually pretty fun. Pet was actually really fun. I really enjoyed Pet. Um, Another one that I watched, Signal 100, fucking fantastic. If you like battle royale, check out Signal 100 because it's very similar to it in which it deals with like high school kids and stuff. But it has a little bit of a twist because they're not killing each other. They've pretty much been hypnotized, and in being hypnotized, they wind up, how do you say, just pretty much getting signals into their brain that they can only do but so many things, because if they do those things, the other things that they shouldn't be doing, they wind up committing suicide. It's a fucked up movie, but it's actually really entertaining. Check that out. That one's on Shudder. No, that's on Screenbox. That one's pretty good. Deathgasm that I watched the other day, fucking fantastically hilarious. Um, this dude creates a metal band. But in creating a metal band, he pretty much opens up the hell gates to bring in a demon into the world. It's fucking great. Check that out. Another one that I watched that's actually pretty damn good. Hell House LLC. That was pretty fun. Um, it's one of those found footage movies that I was not expecting it to actually be as intense and good as it was. Um, it's actually really damn good. Just definitely check out Hell House LLC Part One, because they've actually had two other ones for it, which I haven't seen yet. So that one I want to see.
Something for your watch list for the future.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And the last one that stands out from the movies that I've seen so far is Megan.
I really want to see that.
Yes, that one is pretty exciting. It is very similar. It is what you would expect from this type of movie, because if you've seen Chucky, you kind of know where this is going,
From what I heard, that from a lot of comparisons, it kind of reminded like more of the current Child's Play, like the reboot.
but better.
Anything would be better when it comes to that.
Yes, yes, but better. Of course, it is PG-13, so it doesn't have a lot of the super gore type action or whatever in it, but or the blood. But the story in this is a little bit better, also because like it's of course very predictable, but it is sad. It is a sad story because I just won't say anything. It's a sad beginning.
Oh, because
Um,
it'll spoil it, right?
yeah, it kind of spoils it. Just watch it. It's good. Um, it's out on video on demand now, so I'm pretty sure there are ways to procure it. But yeah, it is pretty cool. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Probably one of my favorites that I've watched so far. A lot of the ones that I've watched are actually really good. Some of them actually have been really bad. One of the worst ones that I've watched so far, which kind of makes sense by the name, but Snoop Dogg, Hood of Horrors.
That sounds like one of those straight to DVD, whatever.
I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was, but it's pretty much Snoop Dogg as the main character. But there are a lot of like notable people in this movie.
So it wasn't like, what was it, Ghost Dog, whatever. It's
Yeah,
called.
yeah. Ghost Dog was actually pretty fun though. But
Yeah.
this Snoop Dogg one is not good. It's not good at all. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much wraps it up for the horror movies that I watched so far. The 47 that I watched. I didn't mention all 47 because I'll just be here for fucking hours.
No, but what I think you should do is when you're done with it, like for the year, make like a list and just put it as a
Oh,
picture.
dude! Like if you follow me on the Twitters, you'll see every time I watch something, I'll put the name of the thing that I watch, where I'm watching it, and also along with a
Half the
poster.
time at work.
Well, not half the time, a couple times.
I know. I do work sometimes.
I do. But like sometimes when it's like I have a slow day, sometimes I'll just watch something.
Yeah, and then if anything, when work comes in, you just pause it and continue on from afterwards.
Yeah, it's the benefit of having it on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's been some times that it's like that I watch the whole thing and nothing happens at work, so it's all good.
Okay.
Shh, I didn't say
Yeah. So I apologize for leaving for
it's
a
all
second.
good, dude. It's
No,
all good, dude.
no. It's just we're recording during the day because normally we record in the evening. We don't really have much interruptions. Sometimes it does happen, regardless. But
It's all good, dude.
my upstairs neighbor or whatever came earlier, needed to procure some butter.
Fair.
So and we have
Tree
like
fitty.
yeah. So Well, you know how it is when it comes to like any like close neighbors that are like family, man.
Yeah,
Like
I
like if
know.
you need something, they got you, and vice
Yeah,
versa.
yeah,
So
I know.
yeah, but it was nice to see him. I haven't seen this dude in person in like months because they
That's
live
cool.
like I'm on the first floor and they're on the fourth floor. So
Oh wow, yeah. You don't go that far anymore.
no, not even that. It's just like you know, if I need stuff or whatever, I'll just go to the store myself. But
Yeah,
the building where I live in, and I feel bad kind of saying it's mostly like a majority of people here are like seniors. So
yeah. No, that's understandable, dude.
yeah, so like I have no problem looking out for them because like when I grew up, they always looked out for me. So I think it's
Hmm.
fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is some stuff where like I need a cup of sugar. It's like that we don't have.
yeah, yeah.
I use Splenda, bitch. No, no. Well, my mom uses sugar because she's not diabetic. I
Yeah, yeah,
am.
yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. It happens. Also, the last thing that I've watched actually, which will get us into the geek news for the week, um, is The Last of Us.
I haven't had a chance yet.
It is so fucking good. It's already on 2 episodes. By the time we're done recording this, episode 3 should be out, and it's fucking good. I am really excited for this show. Um, I of course haven't played the video game because don't really have a system for it. But I've seen people play it and I've heard so many stories about it, and it's pretty fucking good. It's worth the watch. They've taken some liberties with it, obviously,
Yeah,
but
because you don't want to do it exactly like it.
right, you
But
don't want to exactly be the same. But they have the liberties that have been done with this show. Even though some people have complained about them, they actually make sense for the story the way it is now, and I'm digging it. I cannot wait to see how this all pans out. And then leading us into the geek news is that we got news that this has been picked up for a second season.
I'm not
They're all,
surprised
yeah, I'm not surprised either.
because from
Um,
what I heard, wasn't that this show had one of the biggest things for HBO Max, like when it comes to like premieres.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, this show is getting a second season, which is pretty exciting. Because there are 2 games, obviously, but some people don't really like the second game as much as the first one. So, being that the one of the writers is one of the dudes that created the game, they could essentially work on redoing the story just that much to make the second season that much better. But we'll see. We'll see. But I'm enjoying the first season so far. Like I said, by the time this episode goes up, it'll be 3 episodes in, and so far, pretty damn good.
And that was these reviews.
Yeah.
Click, comment, subscribe
Like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell button. What
for
up?
notifications.
To know everything that happens over here. But
And
yes,
over there and everywhere.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's some other. This is actually some sad shit. Granted, we got some good shit with a renewal of a show, but we also got some sad shit in that Doom Patrol and Titans have both been canceled after, of course, the season finales of the new shit that's happening right now. The season 4 of both of these shows. After they're both done, they've both been canceled. They will not continue, which is very sad because Titans 1 has given us a pretty dope version of Nightwing and Robin, and I'm very sad that this is happening because I enjoy the fuck out of Titans.
It's funny how I didn't want to really give it a chance because when what was it the premiere of the first commercial of the first
Yeah,
season
yeah.
when Dick Grayson fuck Batman fuck you.
But he has reason as to why he said that.
No, I mean I get it, like storyline purposes and all that, but
Yeah, but
you
eventually,
you don't go against the greatest DC character ever.
yeah, of course not. But for so far, it's been really damn good. Doom Patrol, another great fucking show, which is very sad that that's coming to an end as well.
Dude, let me tell you right now, man. I watched the first season like late, like way after the fact, And I think I told you that I was so upset at myself that I waited this long. Kind of the same thing of how I felt like when I finally got to watch The Boys.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
why the fuck did I wait this long?
yeah. They're fucking great. They're both really good damn shows. And what I love about them is especially Doom Patrol is that like it's all over the fucking place.
Dude, all I'm telling you right now is fucking Flex Metallo. That's it.
Yeah, fucking fantastic, dude. I love it, love it, love it. I still need to watch this new season, but
I gotta continue on with season 2.
yeah, yeah. But it's really good. It's really fucking good. Like I'm sad that it's over. But these people got to move on. They got to do new things as well, you know. So I'm cool with it.
In a sense, yeah, but at the same time, it's just like when something's kind of good, and with the news that it comes to an end, you just kind of hope like if they do have like a season finale, or whatever, that it kind of Mario whatever is going to be banned from the podcast from now on.
Yeah, Mario just said, "Fuck that, man." It's
Fuck you.
it's okay. It's okay because he is a fan of the most overrated superhero ever. So it's okay.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. But which leads us to the next thing. Superman and Lois, or Lois and Superman. It was actually a really fun show. I really enjoyed the first season. Um, did not watch the second season because I just had so many other things to watch. But for this next season coming up, we got news that we have a new Lex Luthor coming to this show, which is pretty fucking awesome. And it's Michael Cutlass, who we saw in The Walking Dead. He's gonna be playing Lex, and I'm pretty excited for this show.
Now, I'm wondering is like because I'm so used to seeing him with like the fucking the fucking like the handlebar fucking
The
thing.
handlebar mustache and the
Yeah,
red
yeah,
hair and everything. Yeah, I'm pretty
yeah.
sure
So
they
you're just
do it.
wondering like how's he gonna look all clean cut?
Yeah. Well, because if you look, they we had a Lex Luthor in the latest season of Titans, also with a goatee. So they could give him a goatee in this one, or they could just have him go the classic way, which is perfectly fine with me too.
I just wonder if he has the face for it.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, like he's a good actor. I'm just saying
Yeah.
though, like just wondering if let's say if they like hey Mike, come here, yeah, you're gonna have to. Meh. What if I don't want to? Ooh. Well,
we'll just CGI it out.
yeah. It'll be hilarious. You just see like it's just a big fucking bar. Like if they like over budget, it's just a
Uh-huh.
big bar screen
Uh-huh.
over his face.
Yeah.
Or
Kinda-
they
kinda-
just fucking like, they just like pixelate it.
Yeah, kind of the same way that they did fucking McCavill, and they had him without the mustache when he had one.
Oh, because he was with that other movie he was doing.
Yeah. Murray says, plus in the '90s comic, he had a beer. He had a bear.
Beard. Yeah, he had a bear.
Yeah, he had a
It was a bear on
bear.
It was a bear on unicycle.
Yeah, yeah.
He was known as also.
Nah, but he also says that when he was a clone, the new body form. Okay, okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. See, he knows about the Superman show because I don't really give a fuck about Superman. But yeah,
Neither do I.
yeah, that's fair. But yeah, we'll see, we'll see how this works. Maybe they keep him with the beard, or maybe they cut it off. We'll see. We'll see in the next season of Lois and Superman, which is actually, like I said, the first season is actually pretty fun. I really enjoyed the first season. I enjoy that it's a grounded show for Superman, and that he's pretty much not doing his superpowers all the time. At least in the first episode, he wasn't. In the first season, he wasn't going too crazy with it because it was more about the family and not just him.
My man was Fast and Furiousing it.
Yeah, yeah, he had 2 kids by now.
Oh, family.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's a like I said, it's a fun show. I enjoyed the first season, so like I'm kind of excited to see the rest of it. And then some other news. We were talking about Transformers slightly earlier, having another Transformers. We got another Transformer. Um,
I think it's a transformer.
yeah, we got a Transformer over here. Uh, Alan Tudyk is gonna be
I love
playing.
I love how you say his name wrong on purpose because that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Alan Tudyk, or like I said, I like to say Alan Tudyk. Will be playing the new voice of Optimus Prime in the new show Transformers Earth. What is it? Earthspark?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that should be interesting. This is animated, of course. But it should be interesting. It should be pretty cool because like Alan Tudyk is fucking great with the voice work. I'm a big fan of him. Big fan of everything that he pretty much does voice work for. Like he did a really good job in fucking in the Star Wars movie. Who was it? Rogue One.
Dude, him and fucking Harley Quinn as fucking Clayface and the
Yeah,
Joker.
yeah. Also him in Doom Patrol too. In the first season of Doom Patrol.
Well, he was the main villain,
Yeah,
and I loved him because he was a dick.
yeah.
He was
Fucking
a two dick.
He had all the dicks.
Yeah, he was all the dicks.
Yeah, he's fucking fantastic. Dude. I really
Episode, he was a two dick.
uh, he's just a really good actor, dude. Like he's so underrated. Um, like I've been a fan of his since Firefly. No, yeah, Firefly. Yeah,
I even only seen like I think it was the first season, Resident Alien. He was funny in that too.
yeah. I heard that was good too. I haven't watched that one either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's good. He's good. So we'll see. We'll see what comes out of this. Um, especially if it's Transformers. And Transformers usually puts out good shit. So we'll see.
Well, let's see. The first movie. Well, I know it's not the movie, but usually like the series, like the cartoons or whatever, usually are good.
Yeah.
But what was it? Like the first movie was okay, just a little off. The second one, like it's like the second and third one, like.
Yeah.
So I never really watched the other ones because of the second one was just bad.
Right. Yeah. I still want to see Bumblebee. I keep hearing it's good. I just haven't watched it.
Is that the one with the John Cena?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know why, but I always go to that instead of saying it's John Cena, it's John Cena because of fucking Santino Marella.
That's fair. I got you.
You think you're tough, John Cena?
Going back to wrestling, it's good seeing Santino Morella's back in wrestling again. He's in Impact now.
Apparently, from what I heard, there are a lot of like students that are pretty good that are coming out of his school too.
Dude, like he's good. He knows how to work the ring and shit. So
yeah, and even with that, even though like a lot of people kind of overpass him in a sense because of the whole comedic gimmick or whatever, but for me, I loved him.
Yeah, I enjoyed him. So back to the news.
Yeah, it always slowly transitions to wrestling.
It really does.
Because we're geeks about wrestling.
We do.
It's not like I'm wearing a wrestling shirt or anything like that.
Yeah, no, not at all. But continuing with the geek news, I am a big fan of the Tomb Raider series. Like the old stuff, the new stuff, even the newer games are pretty damn good. But we got news that there is a new Tomb Raider in the works, which is also a new Tomb Raider game. Oh, not just game, but also a new movie. But from what it looks like this whole Tomb Raider franchise will be tying in with each other. So you'll have movies that'll tie in with the next game, that'll tie in with the next TV show, which is pretty much connecting the whole story all together, which is
smart.
really fucking interesting. And it's surprising that they're finally doing this now. Because like after so long, with not just with this property, but with like all the other ones that they're like, oh yeah, everything's just so separate. But now that everything that's like, oh yeah, it's all under one place, so we'll just build everything at one time. Fucking makes sense. Like I said, it's about damn time.
And it's been one of those properties that's been kind of like out of the limelight for quite some time. So
yeah,
to come back with it, it gets to work because people have a love for Laura Croft. So
Absolutely. And the
I
fact
remember.
that it's gonna be Amazon too, so like it's gonna be dope.
I remember what was it? My nephew when he was a kid, he loved the old school PlayStation games, and he had like the biggest crush on Angelina Jolie's Laura
Yeah,
Croft.
dude. Hell yeah. She was dope as ass fucking Laura Croft back then. It wasn't a great movie, but she was pretty good as her.
I just like to me, I always joked around saying like if they would have made her like the Laura Croft in the game with the weird like squarish boobs, it's
That was
like how the
hilarious.
fuck is that supposed to work? It was just like, listen, that was just for the games at the time or whatever that
Yeah,
you know that they were getting used to the graphics and stuff. See, like what could
yeah.
what could work. And then later on, when they came out for later games, anyway, it's like it got better. And then
Of
I thought
course.
it was kind of cool was when they did like a reboot now to reboot Laura Croft in the beginning. So
Yeah,
she was younger.
yeah,
It kind of had like that. I always say the Cabdis Everdeen style, whatever kind
yeah.
of shit
And that
going
was
for
a
her.
fun game. The reason that was a fun game is because she would die in the most horrific fucking game for the horrific fucking way of die in a game. Like, dude, she would be falling down a fucking of like falling down a mountain, and then you see her get impaled. He's like, I'm like, oh shit. Or
Star.
she's like in the river, and she winds up getting impaled in the river too. Fucking insane, dude. Or she'll get fucking like shot up by a fucking dude randomly.
I don't know why now. I just want to look that up just to see Laura Croft deaths.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty wild, dude. It's fun. Like I enjoyed the hell out of those.
He died on purpose just so you can see the different
There were times
cutscenes.
that I'm like, I wonder what's gonna happen when it does happen. But yeah, it's pretty wild, dude. It's pretty gnarly.
I will play God.
Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, let me see.
I
I'll
love how
play it
we're
on
just
here
doing
right
this now so we can entertain ourselves.
Why not? Why not?
And then they get, the listeners or whatever could just hear us just act stupid with this shit. I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
We're just two random dudes fucking around.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look, here we go. They have a whole compilation of them.
Nice.
Yeah. So let's watch a brief snippet of a compilation.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Fatality.
Gruesome, dude.
Help you! Help you! Help you! Help you!
Fatality.
See, look at this one. And then she gets crushed. Oh,
Oh, she's about to get mauled. Nightwolf wins. Fatality.
There! Got
No means no, sir. I'm mad because this one was like, oh, there you go.
see?
No, but the ones like two prior
Yeah,
just seems so much like fucking like an intro from CSI.
yeah, pretty much.
Gong, gong.
Come here.
See, this is the one. This is the one.
Oh. Put a band-aid, you'll be fine.
There's another one too. See, she just gets impaled. There's the river one. See, this game is just brutal. This is brutal, dude.
Don't move. Lara, look out.
Don't move. She did. Boom. Ah, boom.
Like these deaths are just so fucking brutal, dude. It's crazy, dude.
Oh man.
The fact that she just gets fucking brutalized like a motherfucker. In
No,
this
but
game
I
is
think it's
insane.
like the one person just like, I wonder how she dies if I do this.
Yeah. And
And then it's just like, don't worry, you're not the only one that thought that. That's why they made these situations.
yeah.
I can see right now, like, let's say the person that like was like that made these games, right, was just like, well,
A bit of a masochist.
yeah, he's just like, my man had to do the research. He's just watching like Faces of Death.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, I went old school.
Yeah. It's
Oh
perfectly
man.
understandable. It's perfectly fine with that too. I'm perfectly
Yeah.
cool with it. Yeah. But yeah, coming all to Amazon, which is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be interesting. Kind of want to see where they're gonna go with it. The show, the game, and the movie now.
I just think what would be hilarious is if, let's say, if they do the series and she just has a nightmare and they show all those clips.
Yo, that'd be wild, dude.
Just to pay homage or whatever, and she's just like,
Yeah.
and then like when she wakes up and like, Laura, what's up? Everything all right? What happened?
Yeah.
I had a bad dream.
Yeah. And then it's a real bad dream too.
Yeah.
And then some other news, something that's very exciting because, of course, I am a huge fan of this. I was a huge fan of the first Violent Night that came out this year. Well, yeah. So we got news that they are making a second one. That is very fucking exciting. Have you seen Violent Night yet?
No. But isn't it on one of the streaming services now anyway? So
I believe it is on Peacock. Yeah.
oh, then maybe that'll be the thing as I'm doing laundry or whatever, waiting for laundry to finish. I could just watch
Dude,
that.
it is good. It is good. John Leguizamo's a good bad guy again.
Yeah, but what's funny is like he's played a good bad guy before too. What was it?
That's why I said. That's why I said again.
No,
he's a
no,
great bad
but
guy.
Land of the Dead.
Yeah, fantastic. Also, like in fucking what was it? Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
That's
Fucking pretty good role.
right.
Yeah, fucking fantastic. Spawn, fantastic as a clown.
Just a bad movie.
Yeah, just a bad movie, but he was really good as a clown.
Another villain, Luigi, the Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, I was like, no, that was just all around bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but it's still entertaining. Still one of my favorite Mario Brothers movies because there hasn't been any other ones to compare it with. So, still a good one.
Yeah, but I think that was the first ever, video game to movie adaptation. So
Yeah.
it was just like, hey, you think we could do any worse? And Street Fighter went, hold my beer.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, they did a pretty good job with the Goombas too. I was mad about those.
Oh my god! I was like, when I saw that movie with the Koopa Troopas and the Goombas, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Fucking fantastic.
I remember I went to the theater to see it, and I got so pissed off.
So cheesy, but so fun.
No, what I thought was funny was it the big girl, whatever, that was just hitting on Mario.
Uh-huh.
That was just like, I kept telling myself like, she hit on me maybe too,
Why not? Why not?
Everyone needs loving.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, check out Violent Night. Violent Night is awesome. It's Home Alone meets Die Hard.
2 great Christmas movies.
Exactly. All tied into one with David Harbour as fucking Santa.
I think I've gone into this or whatever before, but the new Hellboy movie when he was Hellboy, he wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
Not saying, but he wasn't bad as Hellboy.
No. It was good.
It was just the movie wasn't the Del Toro kind,
No. The thing is, like, you can't compare.
No, that granted, but even with that, it's just like the big gripe in the beginning was that everyone loved Ron Perlman as Hellboy.
Yep.
You know, and
Yep.
then when they decided to switch it up, and mind you, like when I did watch this movie, like I didn't get to watch the whole thing, right? But because it was on
Because you were like,
TV.
oh, this is not Ron Perlman. This is
Fuck
Ron
his
Perlman."
nonsense. Yeah. No, but when I was watching, I was like, it's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad. It's not that great either.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, it's just
If
like
if you were to give it a rate, if I were to give it a rate, I'd give it like about like a 3 out of 5.
that's fair. When I do watch it or whatever, I'll just go like backtrack over like, remember we were talking about Hellboy before? I finally got to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, why not, dude?
Yeah.
Give it a watch. Because it also follows the whole BPRD type thing. Also, it's like it's the beginnings of that whole thing, which kind of makes sense. But it's okay. It's not something that's like, oh my god, you got to watch it.
Listen, the one thing that won me over for that movie in the beginning was that whole when he had to fight the wrestling against the band.
Uh-huh.
So I was like that kind of won me over. I was just like,
Yeah.
okay, you got my attention. And it always goes back to wrestling.
Yeah, again, always. Life is
Wrestling
wrestling.
and Batman.
Life is wrestling, dude. Yeah,
And Batman.
yeah, and Batman.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the next piece, we got some trailers, obviously, because every week there are new
Go get
trailers.
the popcorn.
Yeah, let's go get the popcorn. And we got the first official final trailer for a movie that's been in the works for fucking years. But it just hasn't come out yet because obviously the studios are holding on to it like a motherfucker.
Wasn't it also because of COVID?
It could be, but the fact that like we're finally getting it and it's finally coming out sometime soon. I think it's in the next.
The trailer says coming soon eventually.
Yeah, exactly. So we got the newest trailer for the latest trailer for Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Amongst Thieves, and this looks pretty fucking good.
I love how you try to tease it. So, you could give it the epic voice.
Yeah, I know. I try my best sometimes because
Honor Among Thieves.
I gotta play it off just a little bit.
You sold it fine, sir.
Let's watch the trailer.
Okay.
On your knees.
Not without permission.
Chop it off. Let's do it.
My man rolled a 20.
Uh-huh.
You know what?
Critical hit.
We're thieves, but we help the wrong person steal the wrong thing and unleash the greatest evil the world has ever known.
The Red Wizards created an army of the undead.
Sounds lovely.
Quite the opposite.
I know, I was being ironic.
I find irony is a blade that cuts he who wields it most especially.
You're not a lot of fun, are you? How are we getting pulled this
I'm
off?
gonna see Michelle Rodriguez again.
You need cool air.
Follow me to the orifice.
Back to school air.
The orifice?
Not without permission, sir.
I'll go last.
Let's go.
I don't mind that. He missed.
Oh, that's not good. Aren't you sick of failing?
Worse things than dying. I lost everything that ever mattered to me. And if we quit now, that's for nothing.
I don't want to see you die, which is why I'm going to leave the room.
This ends now.
The bridge is protected by an ancient trap. We must not trigger the mechanism.
I may have triggered the mechanism. So, sorry.
Yeah, see, March 2023.
No, it really gets me.
Wait,
is-
what's all this?
I love how you're just letting the video play.
Well, I was closing out of the wrong fucking window. That's why.
This is funny. So after the Dungeons and Dragons, oh, ponies!
Yeah, pretty much.
No,
I was
but the
completely-
part when near the end of the trailer when the dragon was chasing him, in my mind, all I kept thinking was fuck, 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 fuck,
Yeah,
fuck.
pretty much. That's exactly what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
It looks good. This looks really
Actually,
good.
it does. It looks fun.
Yeah, which is exciting. That's what you want to see in a movie like this. Like, you don't want to see something that's like super fucking like, oh, this looks super cheesy. No, I want to see something fun.
No, you know, I think it would be hilarious if you're watching the movie and then you just cut to the scene where the people are just playing on the table.
Oh, that'd be hilarious, dude. That'd be great.
I
But
think
this
I'll
looks
probably
awesome.
pop because like I said, when I was young, I used to play D&D, so it's just like I probably pop for that. Like you're like, oh my god, I remember shit like that.
Yeah, it'd be awesome, dude.
I can see other people that don't know, like the game or whatever, is like, what the fuck is this? It's like you shut the fuck up.
And
And I point like if there's somebody actually there.
Yeah. It's all good though. It's all
Yeah.
good. The next trailer that we got was something that I was actually like, I'm very excited for. I know you're gonna be excited for. I actually haven't seen this trailer. I haven't seen the next two trailers, but I saw that they came out. But it's for two things. One of them is Batman, obviously, and it's Batman.
It always goes back. Pro wrestling and Batman. I fucking love it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's Batman, the Doom that came from Gotham. It's based off a comic, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a new animated Batman, which I'm very excited for because Batman is the shiznit.
He ain't no boring ass Superman.
No, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
Fuck Superman.
Fuck soups. Let's go.
Doom. The great doom is coming. The sins of the father are heaped upon the son.
You have no clue the power this book possesses.
I know those who seek
The Necronomicon?
to do the city harm.
Before it can be truly saved,
Gotham.
I'm sold with Etrigan, so
Right?
Talking dead folks, reptile plagues, it's not natural.
well, that happens all the time in Gotham.
Long ties to Gotham.
Oh,
Spirit, we come to us now.
I can't pretend to know exactly what I'm about to face, but I do know I must stop it.
We mean to give this city purpose and honor the damnation which bore it.
Mercy.
What did this?
Master Bruce, what's happening to you?
What needs to happen?
team no sleep.
Bruce Wayne must die. And through death, become this city's savior.
Hello, Bruce. It can't be.
This looks awesome.
Like I said, with Etrigan or whatever that sold it, and then there's like another one with Ra's al Ghul. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take it, dude. I'll take it because this.
No,
looks
what really
fucking
gets
good.
me is whatever the creature, whatever at the end, looked like a fucking like muscular penguin.
Yeah, it did. It did look like a penguin. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this, dude. I cannot wait. This comes
It's like,
sometime, so it doesn't say exactly when, but sometime soon.
I was like, if it is him or whatever, it's like, yo, Oswald got swole.
Yeah. Also, the fact that like this is also like a kind of like a steampunk kind of version of it, which is pretty dope. Like a noir version of Batman. I'll take it, dude.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, like while watching the trailer, I was just like, I could see myself like during the weekend, like after having a long work week or whatever, it's like I'm going to cheer myself up.
Yeah.
Bad flick.
Yeah. And then we got one more trailer this week. And this for something that is actually like I'm kind of excited for because I really enjoyed the first one. But did not then thinking about it, this movie is coming out 6 months after something that should be tied along with it. That's Shazam 2, Fury of the Gods. The fact that Shazam and Black Adam technically have nothing to do with each other makes no sense to me because Black Adam is essentially the villain to Shazam.
He's Shazam's Joker.
Yeah, like why can't you just have them together in some way? But
because Dwayne wanted to make him an anti-hero.
Yeah. Dumb. Which is why he's not doing it anymore. Haha. But
oh, you're gonna get that knock on the door. Dwayne, what are you doing here? I heard the podcast. Fuck.
This isn't Jay and Silent Bob. Get out of here. So let's watch the trailer.
We are at war. We will annihilate everything. Champions of this realm can do nothing to stop us.
You are very menacing. I just want you to know that.
Fuck your opinion.
A lot has changed in the last few years. The wizard gave me superpowers. And then everybody got superpowers.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
All right, here's the situation.
Started from the bottom, now the whole team here.
The daughters of Atlas are coming to hunt us.
Children stole the power of the gods. You ripped it from our father's core.
Okay, I feel like maybe I should be writing all this down.
Give us the powers, child.
Your world will not survive this.
You want these powers? Come get them. Hey, Khaleesi!
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
All right.
Started from the bottom, now the whole team here.
We have one job to do. Save the world. Billy!
I don't know how we fight powers like this.
I can't do this. Take my powers back. You gave them to me, so you can take them back, right?
I spent millennia searching for a worthy champion. You know exactly what must be done.
Do I, though?
Billy, what are you doing? I have to do this.
We end this now.
Yeah, we do.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here.
Dragon uppercut.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
So many things happening in March. I am very excited to see what's going to happen. This looks pretty fucking cool. I am excited for this, dude.
I mean, it looks a lot better from the than the first one, but the first one wasn't bad.
I enjoyed the first one.
I did too.
But this one just looks like it's just taking it to the next level. Granted, you have the whole team. You have his buddies are now in this again. Obviously, they were the first one too, but you see more of them. And then you
His
see
adopted brothers and sisters.
Yeah. But you see more of where the story can go. When it looks pretty interesting. Like I see what they're doing, and I like what they're doing with it so far. Also, Helen Mirren is a badass, dude.
She's always been a badass.
Yeah. And then the other girl, I forget her name. Isn't that Lucy Liu? What's her name? Is it Lucy Liu? I think it is, right?
Lucy Liu, remember the other famous one is Sandra Oh.
No, well, that's not Sandra Oh. I know.
Is it Lucy Liu? IMDb, bro. IMDb.
No, that's what I'm about to do right now. It's about to do right now.
Yeah, searching.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, Lucy
Search.
Liu. Lucy
Okay.
Liu.
My favorite role that she did when she was the head in Futurama. And her and Bender had a relationship.
Yeah, that was fun.
I love you. I know, baby. He puts it right in his chest cavity.
Oh, I just noticed now. She's supposed to be in Craven the Hunter too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Interesting. But yeah. So seeing her in this, very exciting.
I was saying, joking around or whatever, is like if let's say in Craving the Hunter, they just decide for whatever reason they stop by Hollywood and Cameron Diaz and Drew Barrymore running away. She looks familiar.
Yeah. It'd be hilarious, dude. It'd be hilarious. But yeah, it pretty much wraps it up for this week. You got anything else to add?
No, there wasn't really anything online or whatever that really,
Okay.
got to me. I mean, the whole thing in what is it in February or whatever, they're gonna have the connection of for Pokemon Home and Scarlet and Violet, so you can transfer the Pokemon, from the past games to the new one. That's about it. But
Okay.
that's just something I'm looking forward to because
Well, it's noteworthy, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's about it.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. So thank you guys for listening. We appreciate you. Make sure you go to InnerCityGeeks.net where we have a whole bunch of shit sometimes. Of course, we have this show. We have Suplex City Geeks. We also have Bright to J Presents, Comics Con Sabor, Anime World, Manga Time. What else? So many other things over there on the site.
Turntable.
Turntable. Which I actually still have to put up the last 2 episodes of Turntable that I haven't done yet.
I miss Charlie, man. He's an awesome dude.
Yeah, he's great.
It'd be great to have him back here, whenever he gets a chance. But you already know, as a teacher, he's always busy. So
he's always.
You already
busy.
know, brother. You always thought of, man.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, all the stuff over there, InnerCityGeeks.net. Oh, well, shit over there. Like I said, check all that shit out. Also, pretty cool links to some pretty cool places. You got Prime. You got Amazon. Click the link to Amazon. Get some free shit over there. Just click all the fucking links over there. I'm tired right now. So you know where all the links are.
Listen,
there.
Everything's in the description notes, okay? So,
Yeah, exactly. It's all in the description.
Beard Octane, Soul Sick Clothing,
Flasher Collectibles,
Fight TV. Oh yeah,
Fight TV. Yeah, Fight TV. Back to
we did it so quickly.
Yeah. So much shit. Go do it. It's fun shit. Thank you guys for listening again. Also, check us out on the Facey Space on facespace.com/InnerCityGeeks, on Twitter, InnerCityGeeks, on Instagram, InnerCityGeeks. But before that, wait. You can listen to the show on SoundCloud, Stitcher Radio, Google Podcasts, and on motherfucking Spotify. There we go. Forgot to put that in. But where can we find you?
Notes too.
I know. Yeah. It's all there. Where can we find you, sir?
You can find me on Twitter at Denied DINYED and on Instagram at Denied DIN_Y_ED.
Yeah, you can find me. You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Mr. Jackal, MASTERJACKAL. Like I always say, thank you guys for listening. We appreciate the fuck out of you. We appreciate you sharing and letting everybody know that this show is fucking great. And
not just great, fucking great.
Yeah, motherfucking great.
It's Tony the Tiger. It's great.
Yeah. Don't be a dick. But always remember that the geeks shall inherit the earth.